Hello, Leo. This will be your reading for July 2026. If this reading doesn't resonate for you, you can always check your moon or rising sign. So I'm just going to pull a bunch of cards today and see what comes through for you. Okay, so let's go right into it. I'm going to cleanse my deck here. A little bit of incense. Okay. All right, Leo. So you need to take better care of yourself. There's some self-care that you need to do regarding healing from something in the past. Okay, so maybe you're struggling and you're still healing from something in the past, and Spirit is advising you to do some self-care, to take better care of yourself, take some time for you to make yourself feel good, whatever it may be that helps you feel more grounded and just taken care of. Okay. All right. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Okay, what I'm picking up is some of you might have regrets over something you did to your body. We have body changes. Okay. Maybe you put some money into changing your appearance in some sort of way. We have finances, so there could have been money spent on changing your body or your appearance in some type of way. And maybe you're having some regrets over this now. So we have forgiveness. So maybe you need to forgive yourself for, the changes that you made. Maybe you're not happy with them. Or it could just be that you need to have more self-love for yourself. Okay. Maybe you're lacking in that department. Okay. Because it kind of seems here like you might not be happy with your body for some of you guys, and some of you may have made a lot of changes to your body or your face, okay, to make yourself feel better about yourself. And I feel like it's, you can make all the changes you want, but if you're not feeling good within yourself, then it's not going to make much of a difference. So you need to really start loving yourself more and forgiving yourself. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with a lot of emotions and sentimental feelings. I feel that this this is, if you're going through, you might be getting sober, or you might have gotten sober. Okay, if you're sober now, you're having maybe some sentimental feelings or emotions regarding the past. Okay, when you weren't sober, you might be having those sentimental feelings, and some of them could be painful, but some of them could also be, good memories. But if you're on a sobriety journey, if you're on a sober journey at this point, it's helping you grow. So you're going through a big time spiritual growth here, a big time spiritual transformation, because you've come so far and you've made these changes to get sober in your life. Okay. So I see this as all positive, even though you might have that nostalgia and you might have some feelings of pain come up or some emotions that are difficult at times. You still have to look towards the future and the path that you're on and continue with that. And, being sober now, whereas before you probably weren't sober, okay, you were dealing with either maybe a drug addiction or alcohol addiction or something like that. I see there's been a lot of, there's spiritual growth that's taking place here now, and you're bettering yourself. So that's wonderful. Keep it up. Or it could just be that maybe you weren't somebody that had any kind of addiction problems, but you've just chosen to fully cut yourself off from any kind of alcohol or any kind of drug use. Maybe you're just fully getting sober, where you're deciding, I don't want to drink anymore. And because of this, you're growing on your spiritual path. Okay. Because you're sober, you're growing in a spiritual way. And you might be You might be more in tune with your emotions. You might be having, you know, sentimental feelings about the past. But I see that this change and this growth, this sobriety that you are, you know, doing in your life is very good for you. It's really good. So keep it up. So allow these feelings, you know, allow these feelings to come to wash over you. Um, maybe you were kind of numb to some of these feelings, right? But now maybe you're better able to connect with your intuition. You're better able to connect with your feelings. You're better able to feel your emotions and kind of what your emotions are telling you, whether, you know, you're angry, sad, whatever it may be, happy. Okay, but you're more in tune. I see you're more sensitive to your emotions. Could also be putting those creative emotions to good use, or those emotions to good use in a creative way. Okay, is what I'm also picking up for some of you guys. And it could be helping you to deal with something from the past. Okay, or maybe this is something you need to do to help you heal from the past. Okay, you will get some heavenly signs. You will get some signs or intuition about some decisions that you need to make regarding a money situation, a financial situation, okay? So, and you might be even aware of when you need to leave a situation. Maybe this is leave a job, maybe this is make a decision about ending something and starting something new. Okay, you're going to get that knowing, that inner knowing. Now this could revolve around some family changes as well, okay, or a relationship dynamic. There could be a relationship with family or someone else here, okay, that's involved. So this could be a tough decision for you to make, but I feel that spirit is going to give you that guidance. You're going to have that inner knowing when the time is right, okay? Okay, Leo, I see some restrictions here or obstacles or kind of a block in the road with regards to some creative projects that you're working on. Okay. So this could be happening in the month of July. There could be some blockages, some kind of your path is restricted in some kind of way with regards to some creative projects. And I see this especially if you are, if you're working, so this could involve, we have messages, so this could involve communication, some creative project that you're working on with regards to communication with others, or maybe, you know, I see even like a tarot or oracle reader, okay, or somebody that does divination work. So we have omens here, okay. So there could be some kind of intuitive block when it comes to creative projects in the month of July. So there could be some problems kind of getting in the way of you, you know, doing your readings possibly, or this creative project. It could there could be something affecting your responsibility to do this, something getting in the way. Maybe it's that you're having some self-doubt or some anxiety or something like that. Or even just, I had to get a clarifier, guys. So there's something kind of preventing you from stepping into your full power in the month of July. I feel like it's some kind of burden that's going to be on your shoulders, okay? That's going to be interfering. For whatever that is. It could be anything. Could be a personal thing going on in your life. It could be an electronic problem. It could be self-doubt. Okay. It could be your intuition is not as strong as it normally is. Like there's some kind of blockage here. But you're definitely, you might not be feeling at your best and you may not be able